Yazi, indaba ka-YouTube. This. You don't deserve good things to be happening for you. I mean, you haven't even achieved that. You haven't even done this. So why do you think you should be happy? Sometimes God does this to you where he puts you in a very puzzled situation. This is my first time being 25, so I'm really trying to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have not been with you guys for a hot minute and I honestly feel so bad. I feel so terrible about it, but everything happens for a reason, and I think maybe I also needed the break a little bit, but there's also been like some other underlying issues that have sort of made me, you know, freeze and just like be in a standstill. So I will touch a little bit on that with you guys in this particular video. I'm also doing like a chit chat get ready with me, just to look cute and give you guys this beautiful simple look. In my opinion, I used all drugstore products actually, so I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Obviously subscribe and comment down below. I am back, bitches. Like, I'm really worried about my camera battery because it looks like it might die. I don't know. I'm gonna try to really run through this chit chat get ready with me. It's also super cold and I'm just not trying to be cold, child. I was wearing a tank top at the beginning and then I was like, let me wear a jersey. I'm using, should I show you guys all the products? I'm gonna show you guys some of the products, but if I miss anything, it will be in the description box. It's not really like a tutorial. It's like an everyday look actually. I won't do anything dramatic. I feel like I always say that. So I'm using the Revlon Rose Glow Primer. I really like this. I remember before I got my hands on it, I actually hated the fact that I did not have it until I actually was like, I need it. Okay, let's get into this chit chat, child, before I start rambling, which I do very often. Hey guys, I've just been going through a very weird phase in my life. I don't know how I'm going to start like giving you guys the 411 or the tea on what's been happening, so I'm just gonna start at the beginning. Honestly, I turned 25 last month, which was absolutely so amazing. I can't believe I'm this old. I can't believe it, but I'm actually so grateful to have gotten to this point in my life where I am 25, but it does come with a lot, which is part of what I want to get to in this video. So I turned 25 and I celebrated that with my friends. I really had an amazing time. I booked in a really nice Airbnb in PE, where I've always wanted to, you know, actually go into these really cute apartments in PE. So I booked that apartment for my friends and I already did my eyebrows off camera, you guys. I'm not gonna do my eyebrows on camera. Okay, we're not doing that. I celebrated with my friends. I won't lie, I was really drunk most of the time. really drunk. But yeah, I had a good time and I celebrated, you know. And then I came back, and I think that's where, you know, life started getting real for me, you know. I think I turned 25 and I was just like, okay, child, what are we doing? Like, what is happening? You know, what do you really want to do with your life, you know? I won't lie, sometimes I do think to myself that I'm having one of my best years right now, which is another very strange thing because I'm so far from where I want to be. But judging from where I was, I can't believe I've already gotten into the swing of things. Like, I'm already deep into this chit chat. guys, like you can really tell that this has been sitting in my heart, and so that's why I'm here, you know. Also, see, I'm all over the place. Also, I know I haven't been around on YouTube for a very long time, which is why I felt like I needed to come back and like really explain to you guys what's really been happening. And I've been really anticipating my comeback, because I did shoot another sit down type of video where I wasn't really explaining anything. It was just actually me just doing one of the other segments that I want to do for my channel. And so I didn't really explain anything, where I have been or whatnot. And then I was in Joburg last weekend, and you guys asked me to vlog, so I did eventually vlog. I will post the vlog, guys, I promise, probably after this video, where I kind of explained what's been happening, but I also didn't really get too much into it. But you guys will see in that video, I sort of just talk about, like, you know, me just wanting to transcend in my life and just to upgrade, so to say. And I also spoke a bit on like relationships and dating, not really relationships, just like me starting to be in the dating scene again. So that's what you guys will still see in the vlog that I'll be posting after this video. But I think in this video I really want to just talk about where I've been in my mental space, which has really contributed to me not coming back on YouTube. Yeah, well, so okay, as I was saying, like, I turned 25, and you know, when I came back, that's when I was like, okay, like, what do I really want to do with myself, with my life? And just that's when the doubt started coming in, and just me really questioning what I am trying to do with myself, child, which I'm still questioning, honestly. This video has nothing to do with whether or not I've figured things out. I honestly haven't, but I'm just venting with you guys and just telling you guys like what's been happening, how I'm feeling, essentially, you know. So where can I even start, you know? Okay, in terms of YouTube, it's never, my disappearance wasn't even really about, guys, I want to do a cut crease, but I don't want to mess it up, and I don't want to make this video long, so just give me 1 second to just cut my crease. Okay, so I've cut my crease, and let's just carry on. Okay, I can't even remember what I was touching on before I ended. I took a second to cut my crease, but I think I can remember a bit of what I was talking about. But I was sort of speaking on how I kind of felt like this year is a really good year for me. And it's weird because I am nowhere near where I want to be, or I would like to be, which I think is always a strange thing, because then you just question a lot of things. Okay, but I know me being happy and grateful for where I am now comes a lot from where I was for the past 2 years. And I think I was having a really rough time in 2019 going into 2020. I really had a really rough time, obviously being a new mom and trying to, you know, scrape up the bits of myself or who I was before having a mom, and also being the person that I am now as a mom. So I really struggled with that. I had so many losses, and just really felt stuck, I won't lie, last year. And I guess it wasn't, I wasn't feeling this alone, because it was lockdown, so a lot of people were sort of feeling like this. And I think from there things have picked up, which I'm very grateful for, which is why I still do feel like this year is a good year for me, you know. But there's just a lot of underlying issues that have made me really struggle now, which it's super early in the year, guys, to be feeling defeated or confused, if I could say. I think a lot of us maybe felt like, okay, we are out of 2020 and let's pick things back up, you know, let's chase those dreams that we wanted to achieve in 2020 and couldn't. So now it's 2021 and there are no excuses. Like, you have to achieve those things that you had put out into the universe and had hoped for in 2020. So that's where I've been, and I won't lie, guys, it's so early in the year and I really feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I feel for the most part very misplaced. I feel extremely misplaced in everything that I do, and even the good things that happen to me, I still feel like, why, you know? And that's part of the reason why I took some time away from YouTube, because I was just like, first of all, why am I even doing this? Like, why am I investing so much in something that might not even be for me? I will honestly tell you guys that I was having thoughts of like quitting. I was like, okay, there are people who quit YouTube, and it's always strange when you see that happen. But what if their reasoning was valid? You know, what if I am wasting so much time, investing so much of myself in something that I'm not even supposed to be achieving? And by investing, I'm sure you guys can tell my background is a bit different, and that's something that I wanted to do. And oddly enough, I did it. I really wanted to just switch up my creative space, because I thought maybe, you know what, I'm 25 and I'm not where I wanted to be, but that shouldn't stop me from exploring my growth and exploring what could possibly be. So I was like, you know what, let me revamp my space. I don't know if this is going to introduce a new creative direction for me, but it's time for a change. It's time for us to do something new, something different, a new image, a new look, which I have done. And I've tried, you know, within my means, but I still was like, dude, what if you're investing so much of yourself in something that's not even for you? And that's where my fear started kicking in, you know, and just like thoughts of feeling misplaced, which I've been feeling a lot, you guys, especially in terms of exploring the influencer YouTuber space. I definitely do a lot of mommy content, which I thoroughly enjoy, and for some reason it's doing a lot better for me in terms of brand partnerships versus anything else, actually, versus beauty or lifestyle, you know, which I'm also very grateful for, because it is an industry that I wanted to get myself into, being a mom. So I guess the stars are aligning in that department. But even in that, you know, I still felt like, what if I'm not supposed to be doing this? Like, what if I am wasting all of this time and money and ideas on something that's not even supposed to be happening? You know, am I really in the space that I'm supposed to be in? And guys, these feelings, they manifest in the weirdest ways, you know. If I can mention one thing that you guys will probably might not even understand, but I really follow a lot of amazing people in the influencer industry, like people that I honestly aspire towards, you know, like young beautiful black women. I don't want to mention names because I don't want to make anyone feel weird, but there are so many amazing content creators or digital content creators or influencers, whatever you might want to consider them, people that I feel, you know, make the dream seem possible for me, you know, people that I'm just like, oh my god, she's doing so well. I not that I would like to be that one day, but it just makes, I don't know, I love a good underdog storyline, you know, seeing someone start from very humble beginnings and working themselves out of it. I really love that. And so, you know, some of those people follow me on social media, and I get the weirdest kind of anxiety when I see them interact with my content, or I notice that someone that I admire on social media just watched my Instagram story, and I literally feel like hiding. I feel so embarrassed. I just want to hide, you know. I'm just like, oh my god, I wonder what they're thinking, you know, this girl and her ghetto ass content. I mean, I'm like I said, I don't want to mention any names, and I don't want to make anyone feel like they are this way, because no one has even been negative towards me, but it's just things in my head where it's like, why are these people watching my stuff? Like, why are these people following me on Instagram? I'm not like them. I'm not grand. I'm not put together, you know, all of that stuff. So that's just part of what I've been feeling, and just feeling like I'm not enough for anything that's really good in my life, which is, guys, it's the most bizarre thing. I watched Ccgrwm's video where she was talking about possibly experiencing imposter syndrome, and I don't mean to self-diagnose, but I also really related to most of what she was talking about, you know. Just feeling like you don't deserve to be living like this. This is just me explaining what my experience is with something like that, something like imposter syndrome. So I really get those types of emotions sometimes where it's like, I'm like, bro, you don't deserve to feel good. Which it sounds so damaging and toxic, but sometimes I am in a great space and I just look and be like, nah, this is not my life. Like, this is not where I belong. You know, my life is simple. My life has nothing to do with, you know, pleasure or luxury or just really nice things, if I can put it that way, you know, just pure happiness and love and excitement and achievement. So I've been struggling with that a lot, guys, like a lot. If I can mention another instance, there was a brand that emailed me that they wanted to possibly work with me and stuff like that, and I obviously took the opportunity. I was super excited. I could not believe it. And I remember for the first, you know, for my first reaction to that was like, nah, you know, this isn't real. Like, there's absolutely no way. And you know, sometimes when you're working with brands, they will hit you up and the campaign will actually roll out, I don't know, maybe in a couple of weeks. Like, you might have even forgotten about it at some point. And so the longer it took for it to damn it, just blend that out. So as I was saying, like, the campaigns often roll out very far from when they actually reached out to you. And so the longer it took for me, for them to get back to me and be like, okay, we're going to start at this time in the month or whatnot, I really started feeling like, nah, this was probably fake, you know, this wasn't, it anyway was impossible. Or maybe this brand changed their minds and they were like, you know what, actually we don't want to work with her anymore. So it's just like thoughts like that. And funny thing, guys, even when the campaign started rolling out, I remember just seeing who else was part of that campaign, and me seeing very few people being part of that campaign, I was like, but where's everyone else? Like, what they wouldn't just work with me, you know, they wouldn't just reach out to me, you know. Why are there no WhatsApp groups? Why are there no, you know, why is this brand just speaking to me and directing all of this to me? And I even checked the hashtags, like trying to see who else is part of it. And this is not even to compare myself or anything, but just okay, in a way it is to compare myself, because I want to see, I want to rate my own value against someone else's, so I can be like, okay, there's other more important people a part of this, so I need to get my act together. It's, you know, in njalo, like I think you're feeling njalo. And I remember telling my brother when I saw that, okay, this brand had only reached out to a very few of us, I was like, I would be like, why wouldn't they want to work with this person? Or not even that, but like, why would they choose me over that person? Why would they, I don't want to make a mess. Why would they choose me instead of so and so, you know? And I'm very, like, I'm a nano influencer, guys. I'm very small in the game. So feeling unworthy is something that I think I will be struggling with very often, because I can't imagine myself sharing a space with a lot of other people, which is something I need to work on as well, because I think that's where the imposter syndrome and the self-doubt stems from, because you feel like you're not like everyone else, you're unworthy, you're not worthy of sitting amongst these people, which can really mess up your mentality and could in turn waste your time. You know, you could literally sleep on yourself, which is another thing that I'm afraid of doing, because I'm also not the type of person to wallow into my emotions and just give up on things. But anxiety can really do that to you. It can really affect you in such a way where you're like, okay, I'm crippled, I feel useless, I feel unworthy, let me just stop everything, which is kind of what I've been going through now, being away from YouTube. I was just like, you know what, this might not even be for you, just leave it, like just stop, you know. And thinking about it, I'm just like, man, you know, I've really tried to put in a lot of work with my YouTube. It might not be the best, it might not be where I want it to be yet, but I've really tried to create a small community. And I know if some of my subscribers were to hear that I'm thinking of quitting, they would probably slap me in the face, because yeah. What I often do whenever I feel like this, or whenever I'm struggling with anxiety pertaining YouTube, I just post. I literally just tell myself, dude, just post. And even if one person watches it, that's okay. Even if you literally just get one view and no one else bothers with that, that's fine. You've done what you've needed to do, child. Okay, just push through it. And I know it sounds so simple, but it really isn't. That's why I think the more you take time away from YouTube, the harder it is to come back. And that's what I've been going through now, because I've shot a lot of content, guys. With the birthday vlog, I shot and I deleted, because I was just like, okay, I'm 25 now, I want to come to you guys as like a better version of myself, which is part of why I revamped my space. And I was just not happy with the vlog. I deleted that, and then I shot another sit down video, which, okay, by accident I deleted the a small bit of the intro, and I was like, okay, I could salvage this. I could like give you guys a quick disclaimer and then carry on with the video. And then I still felt like no, I don't want to come back and give you guys a video that has been edited out because I deleted the intro. So there's just so many conditions. You know, I had just given myself so many conditions, like, okay, if you're gonna come back on YouTube, you need to come back with your act together, you need to come back with a brand collab, you need to come back with this and this. Yay, guys, like putting myself under so much pressure instead of just uploading, which is what I'm gonna do with this particular video, child. I'm just gonna give it to y'all, okay? I don't have time to be questioning anything. I'm just gonna post. That's what I've been going through. But I don't have the answers yet, but I think this is just something that I think God wants to see me through. I need to just allow him to teach and not really try to figure it out on my own, in as much as ultimately I will have to do that. But I think this might be just a moment to learn something. Sometimes God does this to you where he puts you in like a very puzzled situation, which is, I think, is what's happening to me. God puts you in a puzzled situation because he's trying to either watch you unlearn something or learn something. You know, sometimes it's a space to outgrow things. And so you just need to allow that. So I'm taking it as it comes at this moment. I do, though, feel like I want so much better for myself, and I really hate that I don't believe that it's possible. I don't believe that it's possible for me to be loved and to feel safe and to just really receive great things. I know when from afar I can say, yo, I want this. But when it's here, I'm just like, oh my God, no. My life is simple. My life doesn't contain things this great. So I don't think I deserve this. Let me actually run away from this. So I've just been struggling with things like that in so many aspects of my life, and I feel like it's going to eat me up and like potentially destroy a lot of great things that could possibly happen for me. So just help me pray, guys. Just help me pray, okay? I need to pray on my own and just really hone into what's happening to me and in my life, so that I can transcend, you know, into a better space. I think one of the things that I am grateful for right now is that I think I am a lot more into who I am now. I am aware of the woman that I want to be, the woman that I would love to be, where I would want to be in my life, how I want to present myself. I think another thing I might be struggling with is whether or not I'm ready to be that person, whether or not I'm ready to live that person's life, you know, a grown Anita, a serious Anita, you know, someone who, because I always say with a lot of things in my life that no, I'm not trying to be all put together, but I think I am, in all honesty. But it's always easier to pretend not to care than to actually show people that you care. You know, it's easier to be like, I'm just gonna do whatever and be okay with whatever, than it is to say, no, I'm going to invest in putting my best work forward. I'm going to invest in being my best self, and because that shows people that you care. And sometimes when people see that you care and then things don't necessarily go the way you want them to go, in the pace that you want them to go, you feel like you failed, and you feel like everyone is watching and pointing a finger at you and laughing like, haha, you thought you were going to be successful? No, look at you now. So it just feels like that. But I think there is a reward in being intentional, you know. And I think I did. Guys, where is my mascara? I'm looking at everything that I've put here and prepared for this video, and I'm like, there is no mascara. Hey guys, don't ever say I've never taught you guys anything, okay? I don't know if you guys know this tip, but Anita told you if you didn't know, okay? So I can't find my mascara, and I could not be bothered, okay, to be looking for it right now. So I just took some liquid liner, smeared that onto my spoolie, child. I did what I needed to do, okay? Because now I have mascara on. So plug gel. That's essentially what's been happening in my mind, in my mental. But I know that I just need to snap out of it. Honestly, I need to outgrow it. I need to remember what it is that I am trying to achieve and trying to be. I'm just going to put a bit of a highlighter on the tip of my nose. That's all I do. And then just a little bit over here. I think I also want to add a bit in the corner of my eye. So, okay, guys, as I was saying, like, that's where I've been. But I do want to believe that I am going to snap out of it. And by uploading this video, I think it's just the beginning of me getting back into the swing of things, because I've really been afraid of how I'm going to come back onto the space. You know, I really felt like I've been in the same space for a very long time, and I sort of felt like, okay, if I'm gonna come back on YouTube, I want to come back with an element of being better. And I think I can only do that if I put myself in that position, you know. I can only do that if I do come back. Things are not going to work in the way that I wanted them to, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't be grateful for everything else, because there is absolutely a lot for me to be grateful for. And so dwelling on the things that have not gone my way is not really going to help anybody, especially not me. I've never turned 25. This is my first time being 25, so I'm really trying to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do. And I will say though, also with having a child, you know, with having a child, unmarried, and you just like, damn, you know, what am I going to do? You know, I want to be the best mom that I possibly can be. I want a partner that I can trust and rely on and feel safe with, you know. But I also feel like I can't kill myself, you know. I have to have a good time in life, which is what I've been doing, guys. Yo, I have been really putting myself in the space that I deserve to have a good time. I deserve a breath of fresh air, and I've been very fortunate that my brother is also around to enforce that, you know. He is the one that will come into my room and be like, bro, let's go drink. I'm sort of like lazy to wear lashes, but I also want to. Not sure. I want to have a nude lip today. I am gonna put some gloss, child. I mean, gloss is everything, hey? Like, I know a matte lip is cute from time to time, but a girl has got to have some gloss, guys. I mean, I think gloss makes you a little bit younger. It gives you a bit of a youthful touch. So, and it's also quite sexy in my opinion, I think. I'm just gonna spritz my face a little bit. I'm not gonna wear lashes, guys. I'm sorry, not gonna wear lashes, but I definitely have them with me. I thought I was gonna wear them. I have some lashes, but no, I'm too lazy. And I literally did my makeup just for this chit chat. So give me 1 second, I'll take this out and I'll be back just now. Guys, I barely showed you anything that I used. Hey, I'll do better. I'll do better. Okay. Okay, guys, I think that's all. I actually love this look. It's very winter bronzy. I love this. It's very perfect for like a cute date with bae. Not too much makeup, just enough. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really don't know where I left you guys with the chit chat, but that's essentially where I've been mentally. But you know, I guess this was like a great venting session with you guys, just to really tell you what I've been battling with in my mind, and just what has had me stuck into coming back on YouTube. But I'm back. I want to do so much better. I want to give you guys such great content. And yeah, man, like there is no space to give up, honestly. And I hate that I even for 1 second thought that I should just give up. Like, for what, child? No ways. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Comment down below, honestly, anything, whether it could be advice or whether you relate or you're just happy to see me and just happy that I'm back. I would appreciate anything and everything. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I love you guys so much. I will be posting very soon a vlog yenu. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.